It was always going to happen. There was always going to be a drop-off. There was always going to be a dip. Always a difficult period. And it's happened now. In January. I did make some signings though. Very exciting. 3 to be exact, although technically 4, and I'll explain in a minute. There's some big news I need to tell you all. But not before I talk to you about my Willie Bremner. See what I did there? I hope you haven't turned over, but understandable if you have. Willie Bremner is a very good midfielder. He looks very solid. He's playing on the right hand side at the moment. Well, he can play on the right. He's actually not playing on the right, but he probably should do. I'm all over the place right now. Let's just get out of the way. I've sold Barry McDonnell, okay? I didn't want to, but it's happened. And you might go, well, why is he still here? It's because he's on loan from Derby. Derby offered me 375k for him. He kicked up a fuss. Board got involved. I couldn't say no. Barry is gone. He's gone. And I don't know what to do. Also, Kieran Thompson and Mwongo have gone, but no one cares. No one cares! I don't care. And they have been replaced with Willie Bremner, who can play on the right-hand side. He looks pretty decent, minus the crossing. His crossing might as well be in the minuses. It's only 7. Faisal Afori has joined. He looks quite good. Can you tell they're all from Fulham? Yes, everyone here is from Fulham. He is actually quite good, but he's 5'10" at the back. So, brilliant. Yeah, good. Oh, Christ, what have I done? And the player that has come in to potentially take over from Barry is Jazeel Jameson. Now, Jazeel is on loan from Burnley, and he looks very, very good. This is a player I am very tempted on buying in. He doesn't have this. He's just not the same, actually. Physically, he's better. Mentally, he's alright. Technically, he's nowhere near as good. I just want my Barry back. And he's here, but it's not the same. It's like living in a flat with your ex. And hard. And painful. And you occasionally have moments of passion together that you know are not right. What? And the dip that I was talking about has coincided with just with the drama of the transfer window. I've lost 4 out of 6 in January. If you look at it all together, that's 5 in 8. No, 5 in 9. 5 in 9 we've lost in the league. Picked up 3 wins and got 1 draw. So it ain't been great. And recently we lost out to Preston. Peterborough at home, not good enough. At home, we've really struggled. We've lost our last 3 home games. And we've won 1 of our last 5. So it's been a bit of a rocky road. It's not been easy, but we have a chance to turn it around today against Rochdale and Crewe Alexandra. Rochdale are bottom of the league, so you would expect us to get in there and do the business. One of the biggest problems there was that Bigger Shabani is injured, and guess what? He's injured again, so it just gets better. And with Shabani out, it means that there's I don't want to say a slightly changed lineup, but we have had to make a few little slight changes. So Butland's in goal, Burns at left back, Okoro and Tizard are in the middle with Hughes on the right, as always. Sese and Mundler in the middle, but Mordner, who's had a little decent run on the team, he's come in, he's going to be playing as the Mazzala. Chiarte has returned to the left wing of the team, he's out there. Then you've got Bremner, who's going to get a rare start on the right hand side, and of course it's Barry McDonnell leading the lineup. He's a traitor. So I want us to improve and put our bad run of results to an end. So hopefully we can actually do that, because that's how you win games, Mike. You'd like to think. Let's go out there. Just get a nice 1-0 or 2-0 to something would be good. Rochdale are in already. Rochdale are 1-0 up. They're bottom of the league, Mike. They're bottom of the league. The back four is all over the place. I mean, I don't have a clue what Hughes is doing there. He steps up, And it's just a midfield runner. No one follows him. No one from the midfield follows him. It's just not very good. Forget promotion at the moment. We're going to be lucky if we make the bloody playoffs. Mordner on the ball. Good ball over the top for Barry McDonald, who takes the touch. Barry dips it. It's come off the bar. Tizard on the ball, back to Mordner. He's probably played the only really good pass of the day today as McDonald finds Bremner. Bremner to McDonald, back to Mordner. Mordner, great finish by Harvey Mordner. Didn't have a very good start to the season, but the youngster's really kind of come into his own in the last few games. Playing as a Mazzala rather than a winger seems to suit him a lot more. And I have to say, that is one hell of a finish. It's a lovely play by Barry and Bremner, and they just tee over to Mordner. Great first touch. Smashes it in at that near post. Goalie doesn't have a chance. 11 minutes in, 1-1. It's a decent game of football. Oh, here we go. Rochdale going to get a second. I mean, Burns literally could have taken that down and walked it out the box. What are you doing? Jay hits it in. They've nearly scored again. We just switch off all the time. Well done, Hughes. Good ball into Mundell. Mundell moves forward with it. You know he's looking for Barry. He finds Chiarte. Chiarte to Barry. Barry, lovely. Mordner for a second. Harvey Mordner and Barry McDonald. It's not going to last. It's a great finish by Mordner. You don't get this at Derby, Barry. You just don't get this at Derby. Well, Barry, great run by Mordner as well, I'd like to point out. He's got 2. He's in good form. 2-1 to the Rickey. We're bouncing back. For the record, we're 10 points now behind Preston, so I think you can kiss the league goodbye. But we're only 1 point behind Charlton, who are currently second. And we do have a nice-ish run into the season, I'd like to think. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, we put a good run together before the end and we can make it into that second promotion spot, or maybe the playoffs. I've just downed my tears. Chiarte goes through in on goal. He's done well there. Chips it back to Sesse. That is a brilliant goal. I could put my tea down now. Actually, I'm going to have a little last-minute swig in celebration. Good play here by Chiarte. Tees it back. Great first touch by Sesse. He does score quite remarkable goals. He doesn't do tap-ins. It's a good finish. Gotta say, a 3-1 makes it look a lot better at half-time, to be fair. We've had a decent... It's a good response. It's the response I wanted and what we needed. 3-1 at the break. A good response. What I needed. Barry McDonald playing at 8 point... He's playing at 8.3. And Jazeel Jameson is coming on for his debut. Barry McDonald leads the field of play after two wonderful assists. Come on, Jazeel. I need you to do something for me. Oh my god, there's a highlight, but it's 85 minutes in. So it's... I need to have a word with the Coro after that. What the hell was that? Well, it's been a very dull second half. Just that Okoro chance that he gave up. But a 3-1 win, I'll take it. We did the job. We got it done. Well done, boys. We're back on the winning path. That's the most important thing. Right, well, we're going up against Crew today. And Bigger Shabani is back in the reckoning. But I'm not sure if I should play him or not. Because Romain Munda... Sorry, not Romain. I've mixed the two midfielders together. Mordner and Romain Mundell had a really good game together. Mordner in particular was very impressive. I'm going to stick with the same team. We literally, apart from one moment of madness at the start against Rochdale, after that we absolutely dominated it. So I don't see any reason to change. Our away form has been okay. So let's try and go out and do it again against a pretty resolute, difficult Crew side. Let's see how we get on. Oh, good tackle there by Mordner. Mordner on the ball finds Bremner. He finds Barry McDonald. Barry. Can we talk about this, Barry? You should have scored that, Barry. Another highlight here. Their right back's already been carded, so I really want to get the ball down towards Chiarte and attack them that way. As Andrews heads it on there to... It's just another long ball over the top. Charles is in. Charles dinks it. It's one of the most... First goal of the season. Of course it is. Of course it's his first goal of the season. Of course it's a ridiculous lob. What the hell? I mean, the line we're playing isn't even that high. This is a ridiculous finish. Look at that for a finish. It's literally inch perfect. It's a FIFA chip. That's ridiculous. I mean, look at it. Not even got going. Katia Chiarte's played at 6.3. It's probably his lowest rating. Burns are playing at 6.3. No surprise there. Will Tizard's meant to be my best defender. He's been shocking recently. They're just in that zone at the moment where they're not really at it, and I feel like there's a little bit of steam being run out. We've had one shot, they've had 5 and 2. It's been an awful, awful game from us so far, but there is a highlight just before half time as Mikero manages to not play it to a Crew player. Well done. Bundle to Barry. Barry to Mordner. Saying there was a pass on the wing there. Mundell to Burns. This is better. Burns down the line to Katia. Go on, Chiarte. Whip it in. He's gone back to Burns again. It's all too slow. Burns to Barry McDonald. It's a great header. Is it offside? Yeah, he's given it offside. I can see it in the corner. I don't know if it is offside. I think it's maybe a bit harsh. We'll see here. It looks like it. I can't see, but you can see the lines. It looked like a good run and a good finish. That's annoying. I told the boys, you're not going to win if you don't shoot. That's Michael Owen-esque sort of commentating there. I'm going to bring on Harvey Sayer. He's going to go out on the left because Katia Chiarte has had an absolute stinker. We've had more shots on target. We are beginning to actually dominate the game a bit more. It's just whether we can actually get that finish and get the goals that we deserve. Again, a really quiet start to the second half. Nothing is really happening. I'm going to take Burns off. Sayer's going to go to the left back. I'm going to take him and I'm going to bring on Jameson because he's got rapid pace. Let's see if we can get Jameson out on that left-hand side. Use that burning speed that he's got to try and get around the Crew defence. Rabiu, you arse. You're the one that played that delicious ball over the top. Andrews, back to Dawson. I can tell this is going to be another ball over the top in a second. Can you just feel it when Andrews whips the ball in? There's Charles. Great block. Rabiu, I mean, it's a superb bit of defending, but you just shouldn't have to be having to make last-ditch challenges. I don't mean to sound rude, but it's Crew. Do you know what I mean? I really don't mean that in any sort of disrespecting manner, but it's Crew Alexandra. What more can I do? I've thrown caution to the wind. I'm going for it, but it should be 1-1 really. It was a very, very tight offside decision. I think we should have been given a bit of the benefit of the doubt there. As Kigby finds Barry. Barry into Mordner. Go on, mate. Use it. Oh, finish it. Bremner. Oh, hit it. McDonald. What a save that is. What a joke. We'll still be in the playoffs at the end of this game, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. 10 shots, 7 on target, 1.32. Don't finish it. Too many underperforming players going forward. Crew all that for a 1-0. Can't say I'm surprised. Goalkeeper got man of the match. Of course he did. Sums up what this like second half of the season has been like, to be fair. We got off an absolute flyer since the second half of the season. Been really, really poor. Really poor. Not enough. Just not doing enough. Not fighting enough. Not being creative enough. I mean, look at all this here. There's some brilliant runs of form in there. And then this is just shocking. And we've got a few difficult fixtures still to come. We've got Millwall, we've got Plymouth, we've got Reading, we've got Wrexham, who I never beat. But we don't really have any of the guys that are in and around us at the top. That's the one thing I can say. If we can put a run of form together, it's not the end of the world and we can still get there. But it just feels like impossible to do that right now. Maybe I change formation? I don't know. I should have won that game against Crew. I'm not 100% sure. If you can figure out what I'm doing wrong, or if there's a place we can improve, let me know down in the comment section. Next time what we'll do is we'll come back for Plymouth and Shrewsbury, because I think that'd be quite fun. And then we can have the season finale away at Blackpool and at home to Rotherham. Plenty to get excited for. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, share, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. Until I see you again. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and stay cool.